supposed to tell you why he's not going to be here. It's not a good reason.
Whatever. I kind of expected that. This is why I told everybody this before we even
Yeah, I
started
think
Kingmaker.
Ron's kind of donezo.
I was like, between Ron and Zerdurium, we're gonna have absences, so that's why I wanted 5 or 6 players. But I still wanted you
Zerdurium's
guys
actually
to
been
play.
really.
I've been
You've
fairly.
been
He's been here almost every time. Actually,
Yeah.
he's been really
It's
good.
just I had my vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be here on the. Speaking of not being here, I'm not going to be here on the 21st, and I'm also not going to be here.
See,
on the
I might not be here either. Yeah.
Those are
Damn
2
it,
weekends.
Zerdurium.
I know.
Yeah.
That's actually perfectly
those are like
fine.
2 big friend hangout events.
Wait, what
that
is
are
that?
happening?
21st. Oh yeah, I'll be
They're
here.
just in a row.
I'm house sitting the following week, so we may or may not have sessions because of hosting.
Well, I'm not going to be here then, so.
Oh, okay.
The 28th?
That's my college friend group's annual gaming weekend where we all go over to one guy's place and bring our computers or whatever, LAN party, and all weekend and just drink and play games.
Okay, but I do need to know, does Ron plan on continuing to play with us, or is he just out for today? Because if he does not plan on continuing to play with us, I need to remove him from the game.
I think he plans on continuing, but I mean, I'll ask him.
Okay. Yeah, because right now you guys are splitting experience 5 ways because of his character's presence. And, not that it's a whole lot, but wouldn't Zarky like more money?
Of course.
Oh my god, we're so close to level 5, guys.
So close!
I was thinking about that
We
before
would be
we started.
level
Like,
5
damn,
if
we
we
gotta
just
be...
axe Ron's character right now.
Just kill him.
Take his
Get the
XP.
XP. No, we get experience for killing him. He's a
Let's
CR.
just
That's how it works. Whenever you
He's a
kill people,
CR3
you
encounter.
get their XP.
Yeah, he's a CR3 encounter. If we just kill him, we get experience of beating the CR3 encounter.
Okay.
And we only need
I'm gonna go
we only
look
need
at my
150
spells, we're gonna
XP each.
level.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, like, we do one thing and we level. I'm gonna start
Let
planning
me
my
figure out
level right now.
how much XP is this guy worth.
Lo, did you know we're not actually doing anything this session to get XP?
That's
0
possible,
XP
I suppose.
session.
That's impossible. We just have to wander around the woods and it will happen.
Eventually, RNG will kill you.
Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
I mean, even if we do level up, we're not going to level up in the middle of the session, are we? Are we just going to say we level up next time?
There is no
So,
leveling
okay,
up.
I'm not going to worry about it then.
Yeah.
Oh, my
We
level
are
up is so
going
simple.
to do that sweet, sweet, sweet kingdom building we've been putting off because of absences
Yes.
for a mini session.
Let's build a farm.
Yeah, yeah.
That worked so great the last time we did it. Let's do it again.
Did. You built it. I mean, it's true.
Okay, yeah, guys. If we killed Ron's character, he's worth 800 experience.
Oh.
So that would be enough. That would be enough. we get 200 each, right? So.
Yeah.
Sorry, Randy. We were too paranoid that you really were Chet. That we had to kill
We
you.
murdered you. Yeah. Alright. Sorry, I just had to look that up.
Great.
Continue.
Yes.
Kingdom building.
So, for those who were not here last session,
Ooh, can I share?
okay. Tell the story.
I remember
Zarky.
because I did a lot of stuff. So, let's see. We just got back to our town, which is now called something.
Quistania.
It's like Quistania. Yeah, so it's like our Baroness's last name, but with an A at the end. So Quistania. So we had just got back from there from the spooky place where characters don't know, but players know that I got compulsed into starting slavery. And so at first, Zarky tried to. He saw the kobolds as a great way to get people enslaved because they're maybe try and get our people to think that they're like lesser people. So I tried to like rally people and be like, hey, these kobolds, they live over here in this mine that has all our wealth. We should like enslave them and make them work for us since we're protecting them anyways. And it didn't really work out. People were like, that sounds like a lot of work and not fun. Instead, then Zarky tried a more subtle approach where he convinced the party that we should make a trade agreement with the kobolds where we went and visited them. We gave them some gifts of food and jewelry and said, hey, look, see the shiny jewelry? If you mine at this mine and give us the silver, we can make you more of it. And the kobold chief liked this and the kobolds liked this, and so we kind of made that agreement. They want jewelry. All of them want like necklaces and earrings and
they want
all
bling
that
bling.
stuff. they're going to be the bling bling kobolds. The kobolds of the bling bling clan. So then we basically went back to our city and Quinsania, and our plan is to send a caravan with pickaxes and other mining tools yeah. Along with some people who can show them how to do it. They already, I think, maybe have some idea, but not really.
So the seeds are planted.
Because obviously they can build their tunnels. The seeds are planted. We just need to teach them how to do it, and then make sure. We want to make sure that we're good on our word to give them stuff, and then Zarky's like, okay, all I need to do is like somehow sabotage their payment, and then I have achieved slavery. But out of character, the compulsion's going to die, so...
He might end up actually just deciding against it later. Like, what was I thinking? That's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
We were making a joke that he would, like, Jones, almost like he was on a drug, and go back to the cave to talk to the creature. Oh, I can't go without this feeling! Give it back!
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I need that direction in my life.
Oh my god.
Like, there are some people there that are just like, they don't know what they don't have direction.
I mean, maybe.
Like, what do I do? What do I do?
We'll see what happens. But yeah, so that's basically that. And the other little bit of stuff, which I think was last session, not the one before, is that we heard werewolf howls to the north of the city. And we're going to go hunt it down at some point. But we didn't want to go, like we told the marshal not to go after it while we were away at the kobold place and to just protect the people. So now that we're back, I think we're going to try and hunt it down if we hear it again.
Yep, we gotta kill it. Don't want no werewolves.
Oh, that's weird. Apparently,
you don't want to convert it?
Apparently gold holy symbols are from Ultimate Equipment. That's strange.
Ultimate Equipment's fairly old though. It came out like really early with the core books.
Yeah, I know, but it's still not one of the books that's in the list of books for this campaign. So.
Oh well, I mean you can have things like that. I'm just talking about feats and traits and spells.
Yeah, I figured it was probably gonna be okay anyway, but that is still weird. I was like looking, like all they have in here is the silver, and whatever. Holy symbols, silver and the wooden ones or whatever. So, but yeah, gold one's more expensive, but I think I want to buy one of those. And then also, I'm going to have it be a proper holy symbol. Like it's instead of being a representational lantern, it's going to actually be a real lantern as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna emulate that as just having the cost of a golden holy symbol for 100 gold plus the cost of a lantern or something, which is not very expensive. But
okay, and was I mistaken? But were you gonna have the lantern float with you? Because like when you cast a spell, you have to present the holy symbol, and if you have a shield and a weapon, you wouldn't be able to present the holy symbol as a lantern.
I can actually hold it in Well, I have my other holy symbol still, so if I needed to, I could do that.
Okay.
But
yeah, you can hold that behind your shield.
Yeah, I think even if I have it floating, I technically could still grab it while it's floating. But
Mm-hmm.
and I also have a light shield instead of a heavy shield, so I can actually hold a holy symbol in that hand. I just lose the AC bonus like while I'm doing that.
Right, but I don't think you can hold a lantern behind that shield. You know.
But yeah, I still have my other holy symbol too. I'm not getting rid of it.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I think I have the money to do that. Yeah, I do. I definitely have the money to do that. So that's something I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna have it, or have it made if it's not. It probably isn't available, but it's probably something that I can find. Especially since we have gold coming in now. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna, excuse me, I'm gonna pay to have some of that gold used to make a golden. I mean, it might be just golden coated or something, but yeah.
Wait, we have gold?
He wants a gold holy symbol.
I guess we don't. Haven't done anything with the gold mine yet. I guess we haven't done anything with the gold mine yet.
Well, doesn't mean traders don't.
But there's traders and things.
But yeah, there's traders and such. So yeah, I'll. That's what I'm doing. That's my shopping list.
Sweet. Okay, well, Deirdre did not go with them to the Kobold Cavern, so you would have spent plenty of time in the town.
Yeah, maybe I was doing that while they were at the Kobold Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting that made.
We only have 4 people, right? Okay. I guess Randy stayed as well. Wait, did Randy go? Randy wasn't here last week.
Randy
stayed.
Did go with us, I thought, for protection. No, Deirdre came too.
No, because
everyone went to the kobolds.
No, because I didn't roll for them because I didn't want
to.
Okay. And then I told you I'd spawn something on you guys that you could totally handle as 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We said that, and then you're like, yeah, you won't need it. Just, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So they stayed.
I sent a giant centipede at them so they'd have something to fight. They're like, man, there's a lot of centipedes here. Maybe there is. Scary thing is they're all underground. So these 3 would be returning back to town, and then we're at the time of the month for the kingdom building stuff. Sort of. You actually have more time, but I'd like to get some of that out of the way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. So, the date. Rova, the 9th. It's the following morning after the group has returned to town. Well, actually, I don't even know what time of day it is because you guys did like some 2-day traveling, but let's just say it's like afternoon.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that there. And is there anything you guys would like to do role-playing wise before we build some kingdoms?
Have lunch.
Oh, okay.
Food is important.
Yay.
I don't know, like I'll gather information if anything interesting has happened within the town.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Let's get those sweet sheets up for that kingdom building. And navigate this confusing reference man. That's supposed to be easier.
Oh, also, as far as any kind of dealings I have with people, if I have any like silver objects, I'm gonna try and sell those because I know that the price is going down as soon as we get more silver in the city.
That's insider trading.
Unless
That's
you
illegal.
hoard it.
It's
Nope,
only illegal
I'm not a
if I
hoarder.
make it illegal.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Remember, the way this works is I make it illegal, which by definition drives up the price. Then Zarky creates the black market, and we profit.
There you go.
Yep. And keep in mind that all the
Everybody
like
needs a
trading stuff, that's all for the city. Like that's why we get like the plus wealth bonuses or whatever, economy bonuses. It's because I'm doing this kind of stuff.
All right, you guys ready?
Ready.
I was born ready.
We're starting our first phase. Let's get some...
Wait, am I still compulsed to do slavery? Is it today is the last day, or is there...
Do you want to act out that day? What do you do for the remaining day? Because that'll kind of occur before this.
I think we don't need to role play it out, but I would just try and be like, you know, maybe we shouldn't be paying them so much silver, and try and like just kind of convince, or say like, hey, maybe we can get away with giving them less, or maybe we just only pay the chief. And then I don't know, it probably doesn't work, but here's a roll. It probably doesn't work.
You're not having a successful
that's kind of an
day,
angle
but you're
taking.
trying. Alright.
And hopefully everyone just is like, yeah, Zarky's greedy.
Yeah,
That's all I think of it.
So, starting for phase 1, our upkeep phase. The stability check. Who was the stability roller?
That's me.
Your current stability is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Where can I find the order of like the steps in the phase for kingdom building?
I'll
know you
share
showed it
this
to
to
us
you,
before. Oh.
but I don't want you guys
That's what I'm looking for.
browsing around stuff. I don't know how much it's gonna let you, but just avoid like going places.
Oh, I just wanted to see what our steps was so I could follow along.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I remember
So we're not
correctly.
Got it.
I don't bother. Do I successes?
All the stuff I click on says module not loaded, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. At least in the thing you popped open. So yeah, it's just the steps.
Okay. I can't remember if I'm supposed to apply unrest to the checks. No. That's just its own different thing. Okay. So your current stability is 15. Was that Zoo's roll? Or
Yes.
no,
Yeah,
it
25, is that good enough?
Okay. Alright, and it's a success by 5, and I think your current number is 20. Oh, it's back to 21 because you lost that that tile.
Yep.
So it's not by 5. Success is -1 unrest.
Yay.
That's good.
Okay, pay consumption. +2 unrest if negative build points. What is your consumption right now? 4? And your build points are 4? No, your build points are 16.
We have 16.
Okay, so you pay your consumption, so you're down to 12. Now you fill vacant magic slots. You don't have a magic store yet. Unrest. 11 or higher, lose a hex. So you're fine on that.
Our unrest is what? 6?
-1 unrest at the end of the phase for your royal assassin. So you're now at 4.
Should I be seeing the sheet update, or are you doing it somewhere else?
Are you not on this sheet?
Oh, now it says 4. It just updated.
Yeah, I just saw it. Yeah.
Okay.
This thing doesn't real-time update. Like, a lot of times you have to, like, close it and reopen it, but yeah, I'll update it at the end of each phase.
I just want to make sure I was looking at the right thing.
Yeah. Okay. Now we are in the second phase, which is the improvement phase. Select leadership. Do you guys want to change any leadership roles?
I'm happy where I am.
Yeah,
we didn't give Randy a position.
think we're okay. We could make Randy something, I guess, general, maybe. I feel bad for our current general, though.
He's got charisma 4, strength 3, and then con. Yeah, I mean, it's either charisma or strength for Randy.
In general, it's strength, right? So we could do that. Or warden.
Let me take a look. Leadership role. General. Strength or charisma. So we could actually put his charisma in there.
Oh. I mean, that sounds good. I just feel bad for our current general. But, I mean, I guess it's kind of like the thing Pluto was talking about, where it's like the general thinks he's not actually a general. He's probably like a lieutenant, and now we'll make, like, some position above him and give it to Randy. Or, you know, we'll make him like a 2-star general.
I mean, your other general was an unknown NPC anyway.
Right, but he was still a person. He had feelings.
Okay, so
anyways,
that
yeah,
means your stability goes up
Tasha
by
good with
3.
that? Sounds good.
So you're at 11 now on leadership for that stability check. Okay. Claim hexes. 1 build point per hex. And you can only build 1 hex per phase.
The purple X. That's our hex, and we want it back.
Yeah, right.
Do we want it back now?
I do.
Okay.
Spin
Tasha
your
wants it
build
back. Let's take it back.
Okay. So we're down to 11 build points.
And then we need to spend 1 more on the road.
And how do we get build points again?
1 more on the road.
Economy check.
At the end, we'll make an agave.
Oh, that's
your
me.
checks.
That's me. Okay, so no pressure. I mean, now that we have, you know, well, we don't actually have any silver coming in yet, but it should get better
I think we have to.
if we can. We have to like expand there, though.
We have to spend. Do we have to spend 1 more to build the farm itself?
No, that is
Do we
1 for the
repair the
road
farm?
and then 1 for the farm.
Okay. Claiming
about
the
1 for the
hex didn't
hex?
cost us any.
Actually, let me go look. That's part of the improvement phase. claim hexes. Each hex on the map is stolen lands measured 12 miles, blah blah blah. To claim a hex, you must explore it, clear of monsters, dangers, blah 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 blah. It's already part of the kingdom. At this point, you can claim the hex as part of the kingdom, spending 1 build point.
Oh, it does cost 1.
So it does cost. So 1 for... So that's 3 build points then for the road, the hex, and the farm.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Unless the farm was already there, we just need to like reclaim it. Or did it get like burnt down?
It's destroyed, like monsters ruined it.
Okay. So sounds like 3 total. Which is a lot. But not really, I guess.
Okay, wait a second. You can develop any grassland or hill hex that contains roads into farmlands to help sustain the kingdom's consumption. It costs 2 build points to designate a grassland hex as farmland.
Oh, so 4 build points total. The number keeps going up.
Every farmland hex in the
Inflation,
kingdom reduces consumption by 2 build points.
Yeah, that's the important part. It's straight up to income, essentially.
Okay, so you were...
Yeah, that's pretty
so
good.
You're at 8 now, then. And then consumption farm...
Goes down to 2. This is good. I like this.
To the... So makes it just 2 in total. Okay.
Wait, our size is 2 now, so now... Yeah, okay.
Our rolls go up by 1, so we have to balance growing versus
Yeah.
how hard our rolls are going to get.
Okay, and then edicts. Do you guys want to change any of the edicts?
I think these ones are fairly good, unless anybody else has an opinion on the matter.
No.
They're pretty average.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's balanced, you know. People aren't gonna hate or super love you, you know, it's in there. You are a developing town. Okay, 3rd phase. Income. Deposits. Does anybody want to deposit gold or item?
Nah.
I don't think so.
Withdrawals.
Nope.
Plunder the treasury.
Generate income. Economy checks.
Income roll.
My
What is
time has
that
come.
now? Let's take a look at economy right now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So a plus 14.
Okay, roll it.
Yeah, go for it.
I hate this game.
So you don't
I rolled
gain
2 4s in a row.
Yeah, don't gain anything. I want to check the income phase stuff real quick here, though.
Oh dear.
That's okay, because the farm is still essentially positive income up to our consumption limit.
Did you guys have valuable
It's
items
okay.
when did you sell? You can attempt to sell items that cost more than 4,000 gold pieces through your city's markets to bolster your kingdom's treasury.
Yeah, I don't think we really have that.
4,000 gold
Or if we
pieces.
do, we don't want to.
Apparently, yeah, I was just... When I read it out loud, I was like, oh yeah, no.
Maybe in like 5 levels.
Yeah. I mean, you guys might find things, but yeah. Okay. Are you ready? This is the scary part, guys.
Oh no.
The event phase. Baroness Tasha, will you do us the honors and roll a percentage?
Okay,
Not 1.
I want a boring month. That looks pretty averagely boring.
Alright, what happens?
Your farm gets destroyed by goblins.
Oh my god. You know what? The Game Master is going to give you a bonus of 2 points.
You mean something did happen?
I mean, unless you want another monster attack, we can totally play that out, but...
I thought there was just a chance that something happens to begin with, but something always happens.
No, I roll, unless you want to roll both percentages, there's 2 percentages involved.
So...
Do you want to roll both percentages?
What was the roll to dodge the monster?
That was a good question. Let's see what that was.
It's your game secret.
Because we might want to just try fending off the monsters.
It was a stability check, which your stability did go up, so you have a better chance.
I don't know.
Let's do it. Another monster attack on the farm.
Oh boy.
Roll that
Here
sweet
you guys
plus
go
15.
tempting fate.
What is plus 15?
Wait, didn't your stability
That's pretty
just go
good.
up? Actually, let me take a look.
Yeah, it should be higher
more.
from...
So 18. Plus 18.
So we got 19.
Oh my god.
Zoo!
Oh my god.
I told you guys are tempting fate. I would have just taken the 2.
Oh my god.
Uh...
Farm is destroyed again.
Just like pure random chance. I'm kind of getting sick of the bullshit.
We need an army. How do we build?
Why
that?
did we not go and fend off the monster?
Nothing
it's
matters.
Not part of the kingdom building.
It's
rules.
all roll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole different system. It's like you have kingdom building and then you have Pathfinder. Okay, so they're like 2 different systems. So when we go into kingdom building, we are no longer Pathfindering, so to say.
Before we were able to get there,
our farm's destroyed because we rolled a nat 1.
Well, nat 1 doesn't matter, but the fact that you didn't meet your DC... Well, actually, it does matter. I think 1s do fail automatically. Yeah, so that's true. That is correct. Your farm is destroyed. Again.
Well, there's always next month. We are not in trouble yet.
Okay, so what do? I change the farm's
God.
number back to this.
We're just giving secret practice
What did farms give
at
you
messing
guys?
with numbers. Plus 2 consumption, but it's also like minus 1 consumption because our size went up to 2 from 1.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's the only thing I need to change. Alright!
I think it's the only thing, yeah.
1 month passes.
No
and-
progress.
And we're on to the next phase.
I am bound and determined to make this farm work.
Man, that's not the correct date. Hold on.
Can we build a building and build the farm, or is it just one or the other?
I think it's just building is one thing per... Let me just pull those up here.
Okay.
Improvement phase.
There is a 1 building limit per thing.
Okay.
Some buildings can be built with other buildings at the same time, but it has to specifically say they can.
Once your kingdom size goes up, you can start doing more. So I think
Okay.
that's 10 hexes. After you get 10 hexes, once you're at 11 hexes, you can start doing more.
We need build points. We need me to not fail every single build point roll that we do.
Well, this is the major critique about Kingmaker, is this system right here. I already know one player doesn't like it. We're gonna keep doing it for the sake of Zerdurium and Tasha, and then, like, if this becomes dumb, then we're gonna stop kingdom building altogether. Because I don't want to sit here...
I mean, are there any, like, house rules we can add in that, like, maybe make it a little bit less punishing?
Not now, not next week, and probably not the week after that, because I do not have the time to sit there and rewrite an entire system.
Well...
Okay.
Okay, what buildings can improve our stability?
Okay, let's take a look at that.
But, like, our stability is fine. 15
our stability is really high. We just are
like
rolling
a 35% chance, to fail. We didn't do anything wrong. It's just chance.
Mm-hmm.
Chance, ruined it. But the chance is so punishing.
Well, building a kingdom in real life is a whole lot harder than this system, so I don't actually feel bad, but I do want my players to be happy, so just let me know when you don't want to do it anymore. It's the next month. Do you guys want to continue building?
I think we try and get the farm going. Again.
Okay.
That's kind of my...
But then I think my question is how do we get more build points?
Economy
besides just the economy roll, are there other ways of doing it?
You either put items in the treasury, do economy rolls, or other role play things.
So you can deposit 4,000
I feel like that's what we need
gold
to build our city up
to gain 1 build point. So if you have money, you can put it into
yeah,
the
it's
treasury.
so little.
The
at this
real
point in the
key
game,
there
at
is to make those economy rolls.
But even if say I rolled like a, I don't know, 30 on the economy roll, like, how can I ask, like, how many build points that gives us?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because if our upkeep's like 3 or 4 every month, like, that's equivalent to like 16,000 gold. How many are we actually able to earn?
That's the key to farmland, though, because as soon as the farmland covers the cost of our upkeep, every economy roll is then essentially profit.
Yeah, so we need like 3 farmlands or 4 farmlands or something.
Well, our upkeep is what? It's only 3 right now, isn't it?
It's 4.
4?
I thought.
So...
And that's why I'm like, do we really want this festival edict?
If you're still wondering how much money we get from an income roll, it's like 5 divided by the result. So the higher the result, the more we get.
Okay, so we could get anywhere from like
20,
4 to 6.
21, so we're gonna get 4 every time we succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I do agree. I think we need more farmland, but it keeps getting destroyed.
Once we stabilize the farmland issue, we'll be fine.
Yeah, ultimately that's the problem. It's like we just need to play months so that we can build up some build points and then build new things. And then I think it'll take off from there and be a lot better once we get out of this like super early beginning phase.
Okay. Are we ready to go around again?
I'd like to do one more, at least one more, and then
at least. I mean, the kingdom's never gonna get built if we only do like 1 or 2 rounds a session. Like we need to like do like 10 rounds.
But
really
each
make progress.
phase is 1 month.
Yeah,
so,
like the time isn't going any faster.
In-game.
Right, we just keep having our stuff destroyed that we try and do.
Okay.
Right.
Phase.
That's why I was
Let's do another thing.
The one thing I dislike so far is the fact that they're so completely distinct. Like, I feel like we should be able to just go hunt down that monster ourselves.
Yeah, I really want to kill the fucking monsters.
That's
Yeah. And it's like, no, but it does. It
and if we
exists,
fail,
but it
we lose
doesn't
the farm.
exist.
But if we succeed,
Right. I mean,
then
here's the
it
thing is
doesn't
that
lose
it
the farm.
happens when you're not there. And so by the time you do get there, it's already too late. The damage has already been done. The situation's already overwhelmed. The people are
Sure, but
unrest.
I get that part, but it still seems like we should be able to be like, all right, well, now what we're doing during this week between our next build phase is we're going to go hunt down that monster.
Sure, that's the adventure,
Now,
and you
mechanically,
can certainly roleplay that, but that doesn't mean there won't be another monster or a different monster.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, it's. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way it was presented. It's. I don't know.
Anyways, moving on.
Don't worry, Pluto. It's totally non-interactive.
Stability check, plus 18.
Yeah, we have super high stability now. Even rolling a 6. I mean, we what? We had to roll like a 2 to succeed.
Okay, you succeed. And that is a -1 to your unrest. In which your unrest did go up because of the monster attack. Now it is time to pay consumptions. You are only spending 4 consumptions right now because you lost your farm.
Would have been 3 if we had the farm, but yeah.
2 actually. The farm is worth 2.
Yeah.
But it costs 1.
So
right,
you're
for size
at
or
4
not?
build points now. You don't
The
have
size
a
just
magic
changes the rolls, how difficult these rolls are.
Unrest 11 or higher is a
Okay.
hex. You're fine on your unrest. And -1 unrest at the end of the phase due to the royal assassin.
So we just need 2 farms.
So you're down to 6 unrest. Improvement phase, leaderships. Do you want to change any of those roles?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Claim a hex.
Farmland?
Yeah.
Do we lose the hex?
We're just doing a repeat.
You know what? The previous thing, you guys never did build a building. You can also build a building or improve a building as well as
we
make
don't
a
have the build
farmland.
points for it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Like we're If we use all our build points on a building, then if like what just happened to us happened, then we would have been in a lot more trouble.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then so back to building the road and the farmland. And claiming the hex, so that's 4 build points. So you guys are at 0 build points now if you build a farm again.
Yeah, this is it. It's
Yeah,
pretty,
that's the
pretty much
do
all
or
or nothing
die.
at this point in time.
Alright, edicts. Do you guys want to change any of those?
Should we get rid of the festival one that's eating our BPs?
No.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, when do we need the +1 loyalty? And the +1, or the build point we're losing every time is a pretty huge deal.
Kingdom events will trigger loyalties. Some of them.
Okay.
Okay, income phase, deposits. Withdrawals, sell valuable items.
Still got nothing.
Alright, generate income, economy check. She's 14,
Yeah, okay. Oops, that's not how you do this. There we go. Okay, here's a 1.
No.
20. We succeeded.
No, your DC's 21.
It's 21? Oh, I thought it was 20.
Mm-mm.
Well, we lose the game then.
Alright, so you don't gain...
Okay, yeah.
And then the event phase, if Tasha wants
Sorry
to
guys,
both
I can't roll above a 6.
Sorry, what was that?
Go ahead and roll both percentages. Okay, you do not have an event this phase.
Okay, which means we kept the farm.
Right,
It's
but
survived.
we are going to be at -2 build points.
Right, but we've already
upkeep.
determined that isn't... That just gives us some unrest, right?
Yeah. Wait, is unrest supposed to be
So-
like applying on rolls sometime or what? It says penalty on all checks. What are all checks?
On
Didn't our
all of
assassin
them.
reduce that by 1?
Yeah, it
I
gets
thought that was
reduced by
supposed to be
1
applied to
per-
like our economy checks and things,
Okay.
They are.
and
that's
stability,
why
which we haven't been doing. Okay.
the dice are causing you to fail anyways, but other than the stability.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's go adventuring.
but we would have failed probably every roll almost if we were applying the unrest.
Mm.
I don't know. It seems like the numbers are too hard. Like I don't know. What are we doing wrong? Like we need more economy
Well,
points.
settling in a foreign land isn't supposed to be easy, is it? And it's only been like 6 months since you guys have started your kingdom building, so like I know like in your minds you're like, oh yeah, I want this all to succeed and this sucks when things bad happen, but if we think about realistically, like Jamestown for example, you know, the first settlements of America, that shit was really hard. In fact, it was probably a whole lot harder than this. And well, maybe not. They didn't have monsters, but they still had problems. They had lots of weather problems and other things. So,
Yeah, thankfully
to
there's
assume
no
this stuff
weather
is going to
things like
happen, right?
taking
Oh, there
into
are,
account.
though. There are. They just haven't happened.
I bet you it's one of those random events.
Yeah, this chart has, like, all kinds of fun things on it. But it's got this thing where it's like, for the event chart, if you don't have an event for that month, it increases the chance by a fuck ton. So you're almost guaranteed to have an event every other month at least. Or you guys are just lucky.
Well, I mean, there
So-
are good events.
Yeah, there are.
The thing we need now is we
Haven't hit
need
any.
lower consumption / higher build points. So what can we do? Maybe
Succeed
not
on those.
in kingdom building mode to get that.
Well, that's just
Treasure.
miscellaneous RP.
It's been
4,000
2
gold
months since
treasures.
we started doing the silver mine stuff. Have we made any progress there?
But we haven't actually
That should help our
started
You have to
the mining
claim the
project.
hex in order to gain the resource. though.
Yeah.
Right, that's again.
That's
everything
why I'm
you
asking
do-
for like
Everything you do in
you
kingdom
know,
building
a
is
house
not
rule
actually
kind of
connected to
thing.
anything you do outside of kingdom building. They're completely like 2 different games, basically.
Mm-hmm.
like should we ask them to go mine the gold mine instead and see if they do that, and then we can claim
You
that
would
hex next month?
Yeah, you could claim it because you have that farmland now.
I think that's what we should do is try and because otherwise it's going to be like 4 months just to like expand hexes down to where they are, and we'll probably not have a kingdom by that point. And the
Okay.
thing we're hurting on the most right now is economy because I can't roll dice.
Okay.
So we need to
Here's-
do something out of kingdom building to improve our
Here's
economy.
what we'll do then.
Yeah.
Here's what we'll do. we will drop our edicts to 0. Then our farm
Then
is
we have
2
0
income.
build point consumption. That's good.
That's right. And then there's no going into debt.
But I think we need to drop the edicts last month, or can we do it this coming month?
You'll have to go through a couple of steps before you'll be able to do it, but then the following month will affect the entire set of rolls. But for now, like, you have to go through the upkeep
pressing
phase
to do it
and
the
most
last
of
2
the
months.
improvement fees. Yeah. I mean, I know.
Yes. Okay, so we need to deposit what, like 8,000 gold worth of build points in order to not go negative for the next month.
I think we need to grin and bear it and do some more of this.
I agree. I just wish that we had dropped the edicts sooner.
It's kind of dumb because we've been paying money on it to it now. We're for a festival that's yearly, and we're not even getting to the year. So that's part of why, like what was the point?
Yeah, what does the festival even do for us, though?
It makes your people happy.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that loyalty is even counted for right now, anyways. Oh no, it is. Okay, I lied. It's in bonuses. So I don't know. I think that I don't know. We need to play more, but it's like if we go negative and our unrest skyrockets, like how bad is it to go negative build points? Like, do we need to like do some like play some stuff in character to try and get 8,000 gold of wealth so we don't go negative?
We'll get one unrest. Is it 1 or 2 unrest?
If it's just 1 unrest, and let's just play it out and get rid of the edicts, and then at least be, as long as we don't have a terrible event kill the farm, we're at least sustaining ourselves. And then all I have to do is roll higher than a 6. Because we're ignoring the fact that we should be getting like -8 on all the rolls, of course.
What are we deciding on?
I think we're gonna do another round.
Alright.
And then get rid of the edicts, like you said, so that we can play months and not go negative.
Let's see how that turns out.
Okay. Upkeep phase, stability check. I don't think your number changed.
Can you refresh the sheet, Secret? The kingdom sheet? Or is it?
I think it updates.
Oh,
it
is.
doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't live update. I have to reshare it to update it.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I just thought our unrest was higher than that, but I think it did go down from the assassin.
Alright, so...
Well, not that we're even using...
Plus 19 for your stability. Oh, and your DC's back up to 22.
It's 18?
Oh, it's 18. No. 18.
But we still succeed, so.
18, okay.
Well, that's
Alright.
22, so we succeeded.
Success -1. Unread. Okay. And pay consumption. Oh wait, I didn't subtract your unrest from that DC. You had too much unrest, so -6 to your 23 wouldn't make 21.
Well, hold on. Why are we applying it now?
I've always been doing it. You guys might not
But
have noticed
We
because I
didn't
don't.
apply it last time.
Okay, well maybe I messed up, but unrest is applied to every single stability, economy, and loyalty.
Okay, well, we might as well just quit the game now then, if we're gonna play by that rule.
Alright, we're gonna scrap kingdom building and we're just gonna explore then. I'm just gonna get rid of this.
Because, like, that's just completely unfair to subtract that many points. Like, we screwed up, like, we'd have to start over, basically.
No, it was just that
you have to
one
actually
roll.
be optimal in the beginning in order to not screw yourselves.
It's fine. We're gonna scrap kingdom building. We're not gonna do it anymore. You guys just have a kingdom. It's present. Somebody else is running it. Somebody else is operating it. You guys are just explorers.
Well, why? I don't know. I'm fine getting rid of the rule set, but I would still like the game to be about us ruling the kingdom. And
I want you
like,
to understand.
yeah, maybe we don't do all the roles to maintain it, but I do want to still have like Tasha as the Baroness and me as the, economy guy.
I can't do that. I would have to rewrite the system, and that's going to take me months to do. I want
No,
you
just
guys
have
to
us
understand
not,
that you're
not
making
roll for
me.
it. Just say that you're doing it.
You're welling up my anxieties. I have an anxiety disorder, and you guys are making me feel a little anxious, and because of how you guys are reacting and responding to a system that's not even mine, and I don't like it. And
We're not blaming you.
I know, but the way you guys are talking is making me feel very anxious right now, and so I want to just drop it and go explore.
Okay, well, I mean,
how about...
Is there any reason why we can't still be, like, important people in the kingdom without rolling the numbers? I don't think that's, like, we can literally just not roll anything. And say we're still doing that stuff. Because that's really what I want, is I want to roleplay being the leader or a big part in a city or kingdom. I don't care about the rule system. But if we're just going to say, no, you're no longer, like, leaders in the kingdom, then I don't really want to play this game. Because that's why I wanted to play it.
Well, maybe we should give this some thought then. Sounds like there's some
It is going to require some
opinions.
thought, and I think some home brewing. There need to be some like house rules to
I think it can be saved, and I know that Secret thinks that she doesn't have time to do it, and it's like she doesn't need to do it all though. We can just try and flub the rules a bit to make it a little bit less punishing.
Unfortunately, you guys don't know what happens in the other books, so it does change and affect things. A lot of things.
Okay.
And so this is where, if you guys don't like the kingdom building and we scrap the kingdom building, somebody else is gonna run the kingdom and we're gonna start home brewing an adventure. We'll use Kingmaker for an extent, but I'm not gonna buy the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th book if we're not gonna continue the kingdom building by rules, because that costs me money, and if we're not gonna use that content, why am I spending the money on that content? And also, I don't want these feelings I'm getting right now, this kind of pressure that's completely out of my control.
Have you looked into the Ultimate Campaign version of them? I wonder if they're different.
They're the same. It's just I have a chart that's flavored, like the event chart is flavored to the campaign.
I was just curious. I don't remember reading something at some point where somebody was saying like they recommended using the Ultimate Campaign, but I don't know if they're actually that much different. So
they're the same exact thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen.
I think if we just drop the kingdom building and do a homebrew, like I'm all for playing a homebrew game, but
why don't we play it out
made
and
Darky
just
for
run the
this.
kingdom into the ground? Because I mean, the worst that can happen is the kingdom falls apart. Which I mean, if we decide not to do it, that's going to happen anyway.
I mean, you want to prolong the pain and suffering of us just failing rolls? That doesn't really sound fun.
But
Right, well, that's the
I'm
whole
willing-
thing, right? There's the
I-
old
I
saying.
agree we could probably salvage it, but
I
it would
am
just
willing
not.
to take that
like-
pain on myself between sessions, so that during the session we can do the role playing and adventuring, and then between sessions I'll take it on myself to deal with the kingdom stuff.
But then, like,
and with
Secret's
whatever
point of
input
what
you guys
happens
want.
later, like, she's not going to buy the books just so you can do the play-by-post kingdom building. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not
That's-
going to buy the
I agree,
books
like, for
if
the
we're not
short term,
going to
it makes
do the
sense,
kingdom
maybe.
building. Like, I don't care where we do the kingdom building, but if you're not going to do the kingdom building, then the events that occur in the other books are irrelevant. And I would have to rewrite stuff, and that's why I wouldn't buy it, is because then, if I'm going to rewrite it, I might as well just homebrew.
Like I
So-
said, I'm all for playing a homebrew game on Saturdays, but I didn't make this character for a homebrew campaign. I made him to be a part of a kingdom, so I kind of want to play a different character then.
I mean, that's entirely up to
Well, I
you
mean,
guys.
then we. Well, then we whatchamacallit, we go with the thing and see if the kingdom gets run into the ground. And if it doesn't, then we still have a kingdom.
But that doesn't get rid of the problem, though, because the problem is that, like, most people are not having fun with the kingdom building. And I've been all for kingdom building, but if we're going to play by the actual rules of Kingdom Builder, which, you know, it's or Kingmaker, like, which makes sense, it's way too punishing, and it's not really fun when you can't succeed in a role and there's nothing you can do about it.
Zerdurium.
I mean, Pathfinder in
I-
general is like that, though.
I have my criticisms of the thing, and I agree that, like, there are a lot of unfun things that can happen and that are happening, but I'm willing to keep going and see, like, where it goes.
But
Okay,
see,
I mean,
that's why I was suggesting
we can
like,
do
doing
it.
Because
I
if
just
half the
thought you
group-
guys wouldn't want to.
That and I understand. I understand where Secret's coming from, and I don't want to make this harder on her. So I think we should all, like, give our DM some credit, because this is hard work. So I mean, like, I think we should at least see it through to the end.
one way or the other.
If we're gonna keep worrying about it, then let's just finish it, like, right now and see if the kingdom either turns a profit or if it gets run into the ground.
Okay.
And then we
Yeah,
have
I
a
mean,
reason.
you guys who
to,
played
like,
League with me
go
know
from
that I don't
there.
like to give up. Yeah, the story can kind of be continuous then, instead of just saying forget it and, like, throw it away.
Alright, so it seems like we're in favor of continuing the kingdom building.
Do you remember where we stopped at?
were
We
just
need to
on
do a
up-
new
Stability
phase.
roll. We got a 23.
Or, yeah, that's right, the stability roll.
Did I?
So we got 23.
But
Are we
then it
applying
got
the
like
unrest?
-6 unrest. I think that's the thing that threw us off is we thought we were kind of ignoring that to help us get the kingdom back on track, and then we weren't.
If we haven't paid consumption yet, then that's -2, so that puts us at -2 consumption. That goes after stability.
Okay, so we're still on stability.
Right.
We haven't resolved that one yet.
Okay, you have no magic store. Unrest 11 or higher, lose a hex. You guys are at 6. -1 unrest at the end of the phase. 5. Improvement. Select leaders, change roles.
No.
Okay. You don't have any build points to claim, build, or establish edicts.
We're gonna get rid of.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to lose the festival.
The festival and the promotion thing.
Are they both worth 1?
They're both 1 consumption, and we need to get rid of both of them in order to be even on our consumption
I
with
agree.
the farm.
I agree with
Okay.
that.
So you're changing the promotion to none?
Correct.
Correct.
So that doesn't give you any stability. That actually gives you a -1 stability.
I mean, stability is not the piece we're. I don't know. We're trying to help our economy more than that, yeah.
And then festival to none?
Correct.
Correct.
Which is a -1 loyalty, which hasn't really come up. And then build points are 0. So at your consumption, that brings you down to 0. And 0. I forgot to put a minus in front of the farm.
Ooh, it's starting to storm here.
Okay. Income.
Alright,
Deposits.
roll your income check.
Withdrawals. Sell valuable
Oh,
items.
sorry about
that. Yeah, it's-
If you don't do any of that, then we generate the economy check.
Hey! I rolled higher than a 6.
Yeah,
And what is
you
your
finally got a good
current
roll.
Unrest? A 5? Hey, you did it. Success, divide the result by 5, drop fractions, and add build points.
So +4.
4. You can get another farm if you wanted. Oops.
Because if. Oh, wait.
We'd have to claim another
Do
tax.
farms
Oh,
give
wait, no.
positive, though?
No,
You
no,
only have
they
2
offset
Okay.
consumption.
No.
So there's
So
no point
we're
to
not-
do a farm yet. But we
All
could
we're going to
reenact
do
the
now-
edicts if we got another farm.
All we're going to do now is focus on
Build
unrest.
up build points.
Building houses, which are cheap, reduce unrest. That's
Okay.
our goal at this point.
So we
all we're
want
gonna be
all of
doing
our
is
rolls
building
to not
housing.
get the negatives.
Yes.
Okay.
So how many build points do we have?
4.
Did we get 2?
No.
4?
No,
Two,
2.
'cause you were
We
at
we were at
-2.
-2.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2. Right.
So that's fine, because a house only costs 1.
And as long as our farm doesn't get destroyed, then we should be fine.
Yes. The only thing that, well, that's it. An event could deep six us right now, so we'll see what happens.
Or it could help us. We'll see.
We haven't gotten a positive event yet, I don't think.
I know we have.
Maybe we did earlier on.
Alright, 2 percentages. First one is whether or not you have an event, second one is the event. You do not have an event.
Okay. So what's our unrest at right now? It's 5.
5.
Let me refresh this.
And when does Assassin take it down?
That's during the upkeep phase.
Okay.
Your Ekigro goes and like slays people. No, I'm trying to imagine like how Ekigro is getting rid of this one unrest.
He's intimidating people.
Oh, okay.
That's basically what it is the Royal Assassin thing is not what it originally started as in Ultimate Campaign. In Ultimate Campaign, it's Royal Enforcer.
Right, well it says a couple of things,
Right,
actually.
that's a
It
change
also
because
says...
Kingmaker's versions were older than the Ultimate Campaign versions.
Plus this is a monarchy, so that might be why as well.
But I mean, like, I think for the sake of, like, yeah, storytelling, we can say that he's not always killing people. He's just, if, like, there are people who are talking about, like, oh, well, you know, like, I wish, like, people did this, or, like, it's not fair that, like, he goes and he intimidates them.
I was keeping a ledger, but I kind of stopped. You guys want to go through more phases?
We might as well.
Yeah. I mean, I agree we can turn it around, but yeah, we just need to be really careful and hope that our farm doesn't get destroyed, like, this month also. And then we'll have a little bit of a buffer, hopefully.
Okay. Upkeep phase, stability check. Which I think your number's
That's
still the
18.
same. Yeah. Should we just have you subtract the unrest to your roll?
If you want to, yeah. I mean, that's what it does anyway.
Yeah, just -5. So 13.
Like, yeah. It's just the rolls.
Dang.
Purely the rolls.
Yeah.
But it happens.
Okay, if failed by 5...
No,
Which
4
isn't.
only, so we're good.
Your DC's 22, Zerdarium.
Oh. I thought all of them were just 21.
No, because we bought the farm. We bought the farm
Yeah.
half.
So
Oh,
your unrest
that's
goes
Goldie
up
too.
by 2.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This whole thing is unfortunate, really.
But if we
Okay.
build a house, again, do we ever subtract our unrest from building the house?
We
That
didn't build a
happens one time.
We haven't yet.
You guys built
But we're allowed to
housing
build a
at the
house
Yeah,
and
beginning.
another
something
house.
else.
But yeah, that only happens one time. It's not a constant.
We didn't do it last month when we had 2 build points?
Nope. You didn't. You guys
We
had
got
-2 last month.
Economy
Yeah, but then we
comes
got
in
in
four.
that
that
round.
phase, yeah.
Oh.
This is the next round.
It's this month.
Yeah, everything
yes.
happens
This month
in
we're going
order.
to build a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just forgot what order things went in.
Alright, pay consumptions. Your consumption is
0.
0. Yay! Unrest, 11 or higher. You guys are fine. -1 at the end, so you're back to 6. Improvement phase. Change leaders. Claim hex.
Nope.
Improve
Build house?
city
Nope.
buildings.
Okay, we're going to build a house.
Can we build 2 houses, or can you only build 1?
Only 1 this month.
Alright, so that gets back down to 5, so that makes up for the failed unrest roll.
Right.
And then as long as I can get more build points, we can just keep building houses. Although I suppose we'll run out of room at some point in our city.
Yeah, I was going to say up to a limit, but we'll see what happens.
But you do need houses next to things, so...
Where do you
That's
want your
true.
house?
So let's see if I remember. That top one is stables. The one to the left of it is blacksmith, maybe? I don't even know.
We have stables, a blacksmith, an inn, and a guard tower.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's a good place for a house. Because we want it to have room next to it
It
for
says
things.
housing is 3 build points. Do you have 3 build points?
Oh, is it 3? Then my plan falls apart.
Oh no!
Oh.
There's 2 build points that you can do here. That will help.
I don't know, where's the thing?
I
Thank
mean,
you.
there's slums, but that makes the problem worse. I don't even know why you would build slum.
My monitor.
Yeah, house is 3, dang.
I think it's more for like if you're as the DM generating like a intentionally slummy.
Okay.
Tenement
city.
makes unrest go up by 2.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, here's the tenements.
there's nothing we
They're
can build
1
then.
build point.
Yeah, unrest plus
Maybe
2.
that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You guys can't build anything, it looks like.
Okay, then no house this month.
Alright, well, we only got -1 unrest. We can hopefully make up for it somehow.
Roads, established farmlands.
No.
Edicts?
Not spending anything on
We
it.
have nothing.
No.
Oh shit, I
I
didn't
think we just
change
leave
the
it.
numbers on the edicts. Like, the loyalty would have been... Did I change them?
Well, we didn't do a loyalty roll, so. But you're right. It should be -3 on loyalty instead of -2, and we shouldn't have the +1 bonus.
What about the stability? That would have
And I guess stability
So -1.
would also be at -1 instead of +1.
Nothing affected the economy. Okay.
But, yeah.
Okie dokie. Where
And all we have
we
to do
at?
is roll above a 10.
Edicts? Is that where I stopped at? Okay. Income. Deposits, withdrawal, sell, generate income, economy check. So you're at 9.
Okay,
10,
am I still the same?
12,
14
13,
minus
14.
5 or 6?
Minus 6 right now.
So that's 8. So all I need is a 14.
Yay!
Hey!
Hey! Success. Divide the result by 5. Drop fractions.
So we still only get 4, barely, but that's okay. We can build houses next time.
So you're at 6 build points.
We can,
now.
yes.
We can build houses for the next 2 phases if we want,
Yes.
which will help our unrest go down.
Alright. Event phase. 2 percentages. First one's whether or
Just
not you have
need
one.
good
Second
rolls.
one is the event.
Is that Tasha?
Oh,
Or are we having someone else
I'm
do
pretty
it?
sure we're gonna have something because we've skipped 2 in a row.
Maybe it'll be good.
Maybe it'll be good. I
Alright.
hope it'll be good.
An
it
event
better be good.
occurs. And it is a political calm. A sudden absence of political machinations? coincides with an increase of public approval, reduce unrest by 6.
See, once we stopped
You just made that
arguing,
up.
everybody in the city got happy.
Did you or not? Is that actually what it says? -6 unrest?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Caesar Durian,
That's
it's
Political
serendipitous.
calm.
We stopped arguing as players, and it's been reflected by RNGesus in the story.
Okay.
I take all the credit for it, of course.
That's probably the best event we could have possibly hoped for ever
For now, it could have been a public scandal.
at this exact moment.
Or a sensational
At this exact moment,
crime.
that
He's
is
even visiting
the
celebrities.
absolute best event we could have gotten.
I think it's the only positive event we've had in the entire game.
And not only was it positive, it was exactly what we needed to get rid of all of our unrest. That's why I just like that seems too perfect, but you know,
It's
it happens.
serendipities.
I don't believe that. I believe it could be real. I'm still not sure, but
shall we carry on?
yes. Let's see what happens now that we have 0 unrest.
Okay.
Now Zerdurium's in it.
I've been in it the whole time. I just have been really frustrated that we haven't changed things like we did when I've asked the last 4 months to get rid of the edicts, because it's all about the BPs.
Believe me,
Zerdurium, once we get more build points, we can
here that hasn't been frustrated.
Pluto.
No,
No.
I've been frustrated.
Oh.
But anyway, let's do one more. See where it goes.
Yeah, if we can get some buildings
We're
that
not
give us some
ending this
bonuses
session
on
until
stability,
I
it
get
could
my
be really good.
150 experience.
Well, you can get XP from growing your kingdom, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Okay.
So let's start with stability.
The next phase, stability check.
Did you have that list of buildings?
Yeah, it disappeared. I thought maybe I closed it on accident.
I have a list of buildings written on paper. So you have a house, an inn, a stable, a smith, and a watchtower. And
Oh,
their
the list of what we
Oh.
can build, I think, from
Yeah.
the and I still do not know how to navigate this stuff.
Now, how much unrest were we at before we got that thing? Were we at -6?
You had 6 unrest.
6.
Okay, so we're at 0 right now. But remember,
Yes.
those
But you have a
farms
-1 on
give
that edict.
-1 unrest.
Is that per...
Do they?
What? No.
You have to think of it as okay, if we're at 0 and that gives -1 unrest, you'll go to -1 unrest because that's always there. It's a one-time apply, but it's static. So we can actually go
Establish
negative
farmlands. You can
or
develop any
positive
grassland or
into-
hill hex that contains roads into farmlands to help sustain your kingdom's consumption. It costs 2 build points to designate a grassland hex for farmland, 4 build points to designate a hill hex for farmland. You cannot build a city on a farmland hex. Every farmland hex in the kingdom reduces your consumption by 2 build points. I don't see anything that says that.
Well, it says -1 unrest, right, for each house.
No.
Per house.
But unrest can't go negative though, right?
It can. That's what I'm saying is when you start at
Yeah, it can
0
go.
unrest, that house gives you -1 unrest. So those houses allow our unrest to go into the negative. So it's like a buffer if we can get it low enough.
So wait, it doesn't say that house is a one-time thing, but I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Is that
that's how
what
you
you're
kind of
saying?
have to think of it.
Are you saying
for the
it just
most part.
affects our unrest?
But once you get your unrest, if you can get your unrest low enough, yes, that -1.
Then building houses makes you go
applies. It's always
negative.
static.
Which is
Yeah, if you can get your
super
unrest low
OP
enough.
if you get to then add that number or not. You don't get to add that to your roll.
You don't get to add it.
Okay,
Don't
it's
add
just a buffer.
negative unrest. It's just a buffer.
Okay, I see.
But we haven't gotten our unrest that low yet, so it's just at 0 right now. Or would you
So
say it was
we
at,
can
like, 1 or
get a
something?
buffer so that if we do fail something, then we'll be fine. I think it should be at -1 from the
think it's
Royal
just 0.
Assassin. No, it should be at 0 because there's 7 to 6, and then we didn't get to 5 because we didn't.
Yeah. All I'm
do
saying is
something.
that
We
because
couldn't
we
build
have
the
the
house.
houses, the unrest can technically go below 0. We just don't get any bonuses for it.
Yeah, I mean that's good, and it does say if you build a house, the first house you build doesn't count against your build limit.
I'm reading something here that says unrest cannot go negative.
Oh, it can't go below 0?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if it
Anyways.
says that, then yeah, then.
We should build something that's going to help us not get unrest. So like
This
agree.
unrest number
Something
should
for
be
stability.
like a permanent -1 each phase, because the other things like an inn is a permanent +1 economy and +1 loyalty. So I don't see why this wouldn't be an unrest -1 permanent per phase. I
well,
asked
it is
about
because it never goes back up after.
Well, I
right?
asked about it last time, and Matt said it's a one-time change to the unrest, but I think it's just an
It is a
inherent
one-time
-1.
change.
Are you
Right.
sure? Because like the inn,
Well,
the
it-
economy +1 and the loyalty
How would it
+1.
behave differently?
Can I just speak without people talking over me for a second?
I'm just saying it's doing exactly what you're saying.
The inn, for example, when you place down an inn, you get a +1 economy and a +1 loyalty. It doesn't have any additional words saying that this is a one-time number or this is a per monthly thing. So we're going to assume that these bonuses are per month. Well, the house is the same thing. It doesn't say anything about how that number is applied. It just says unrest -1. So I think I should be assuming that it's going to work like the other buildings, which is per month.
Yes, that is correct.
I mean, if we have
But-
like 6 houses and we get -6 unrest every month, that doesn't make sense.
We
No,
don't
no,
get
it's
Super
not-
broken.
This isn't.
It's not
you're thinking the
subtracting
wrong
it.
way. Yeah, it's a helpful.
It's a
number.
one-time static number.
Right. That's
One
So
what I
time.
said.
instead of
that
6
it's doing
unrest,
exactly
it's
what Secret's
actually
saying already.
5 unrest.
Correct.
But you
I
can't
don't
go below
understand
0. That's fine. Everybody else does. Okay. So I made the changes to the chart for that. Now that I got that part out of the way.
Unrest is just a static number, though.
Right. You're correct, Sardurium. So where are we at now? Did we get to...
Stability.
We haven't
It's the
done that
beginning of
yet?
the
Oh, we haven't
phase.
done that yet. Okay, that's right. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to find our number here.
So stability is...
Wait, how's that? No, the unrest number... I don't like putting it there. It looks weird. I'm just gonna put that unrest. No, oh my god, I don't know where to put it. There, I'll just do that for now. Okay. So your stability is 15, 16, 17, 18, 17.
Okay. So
17.
here goes the roll.
Hey,
Why do we have +1 stability from edicts?
you did it.
Because we don't have any edicts. Not having any
No, it
edicts
should be
means
at
we get
0.
stability.
Really?
Yes, because people aren't happy without the festival.
Okay. No, I mean, why do we have +1 stability from edicts
He's
when we
right,
don't
I
have any
should have
edicts that give us
removed it
+1
from-
stability?
That.
So I'm just trying to make us fail the kingdom.
Yes, clearly. I'm gonna let that roll go through for now, but He's right. That should have been changed. That's what I don't like about this chart, is like every time you guys change a number, I then have to change numbers in all these other fields because it's not a spreadsheet, you know, so.
We just need like a Google Doc instead.
Yeah, probably. I actually don't know.
I wouldn't mind making one if we're gonna keep going with this. I could make a Google Doc for that. Not too hard. Google Sheet or whatever it's called.
Yeah, if that's something you want to do.
Yeah, I enjoy making spreadsheets.
Okay, so we're gonna say that you went ahead and... Well, no, you failed, but it doesn't matter anyways, because you're at 0 unrest because of the housing, no matter what, so... Okay, and you don't gain anything. Stability check. Success is -1 unrest. If you're unrest... Yeah, he just failed by 1. That's fine. Okay, pay consumption. Plus
0 consumption.
We're 0? Okay. Unrest -1 at end of phase. Can't go below 0, so we're there. Okay. Improvement phase. Select leaders, claim hexes.
So I was looking at the buildings. I assume we're not doing any leaders or hex changes.
Yeah, if you're not going to claim a hex, then you can do buildings.
I don't remember what we have already, but the smith and the tannery are both 6 build points, and their economy +1, stability +1. Which I think those are the 2 pieces we really want to focus on, is improving our economy and stability.
I think we have a smith.
I thought we did, but the thing in the middle.
You have a house,
left,
inn,
top.
stable, smith, and watchtower.
Yeah, okay, we have a smith.
Alright, so let's build a tannery then. At least that's what I think we should build.
You want to use all your points?
Well, yeah, either that or we build nothing and get a buffer of build points going. That's also an option. I'll leave it up to you guys, but that's, yeah. I think either do nothing or build the tannery is what I would want.
A
Just
tannery?
considering.
You want to do a tannery?
I think we should be okay if we build it. Because we're not spending any build points on anything else.
As long as we don't get a bad event. That's the thing.
I mean, that's true.
Well, because you guys got in an event, your percentage dropped back down. So there's always that. Okay, so we're gonna get a tannery. Do I have a token for a tannery? Oh yes, they did give me one. Okay, here's your building. Go ahead and place it where you'd like.
And remember, the tannery cannot be adjacent to a house. So maybe we should put it like diagonal from a house, so that we can have like maybe in the middle, like here. And then, because this is the top right's the house, right?
Could we put it over by the stables? And the smith?
Yeah. We want that to be like the production area, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a market row or something, I don't know. Or not even a market row, industrial district.
Okay, your numbers have been updated. build roads, establish farmlands. You're out of both points, right? So
Yeah.
switch
Yeah,
that down
we
to
don't want to make this
0.
roll harder than we have to anyway.
Okay, then
How do we get better at these rolls?
the economy check.
Buildings.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
eventually
we
you
get
just
the
have to get,
bonus
like,
from
these
the building
bonuses to,
now?
like...
Yeah, that number comes into play for this economy check.
Cool. So 9, 10, 11. So should it be 15 now?
So what are we looking at? Economy 9. Yeah, 15 because you're at 0 unrest.
Cool. That's all I have to do is roll what, like a 7 or higher? That's easy, right, guys? At least nothing bad happens, right?
That's right. I
Is
mean,
that true?
it's unfortunate.
Like that's
but
why
it's
we
not...
did the 0 dealio, so that we're not suffering.
I mean, the goal
It's
is
not
to get these
costing
numbers high enough to where you can only fail on a 1. Because that's the
I mean,
example
that's-
they present in the book.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I was like, let's build this tannery thing to try and help. But yeah,
I agree.
we're getting
I agree.
there.
Okay, 2 percentage time. You do not have an event. Do you guys want to go through another phase?
I was going to suggest we seem to have sort of the gist of how this is going, and things seem to be sort of stabilized. If we wanted to go out and about, I'm good with that.
I'm good either way.
Okay, and during this time of building all the kingdom and stuff, you have not heard any werewolves or anything like that.
That's good.
Okay. We've done a bunch of kingdom building. Things are stabilized. Let's go out for a picnic in the woods. The deep woods. The unexplored woods. How does everybody feel about that?
Yeah, that's fine.
I feel good about that. That's where Zoo probably has like the most like atmosphere.
Alright. So where the star is? Are there any stops you guys want to make along the way?
We can pass through the Temple of the Elk and then the Boggard Lair and see how the loggers are doing, and then see like one of our Fae friends at either the Grove or the Waters.
So a bunch of things.
I suppose, though, it's mostly just whatchamacallit, like saying hi, checking up on them. Not that I had like any specific roleplay things, just, you know, the going through the motions of like keeping relations. But I imagine that's what we would do.
Okay. Did you want to roleplay those things out, or just say you did them?
I was just mostly thinking, say we did them, because I didn't have any
Okay.
specific like roleplay
Just
ideas
checking
for it.
in.
Yeah,
you
everybody's
just wanna
fine.
check in
Everything's
and-
in order. Nothing's awry. Everybody is doing what they want to be doing or should be doing. The loggers have gotten a lot of work done, have produced plenty of wood for your building.
Okay. No troubles with the Fae.
Nope, no troubles with the Fae.
Little to no.
As far as they're aware, you know. Okie dokie. So then let's go ahead and just roll some perceptions.
Did you just roll 2 perceptions and get the same roll?
I sure did.
Also the same as your 13 earlier, so you rolled 3 13s in a row.
Oh, you're right.
Yesterday was Friday the 13th, not today. That's a little weird.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
I can be human, zoo.
Okay, it takes you guys a couple of days to get to your destination. You make your stops and everything, but everybody's okay. All things are well. And you don't have any encounters. Things seem pretty smooth and well patrolled in the areas that you guys have explored now. And it is the month of December, by the way, so it's cold. And by the way, it's probably snowing.
Snowing.
Yeah, it snows
I
here.
have to go talk to Baba Yaga about that.
Yeah.
No, she's already been saved. Like 4 times over.
Elvana's currently on the throne right now, technically, according to the year you guys are playing.
I was just joking about the time span of like our kingdom building and the actual length of Reign of
Oh, yes.
Well,
Yes,
I
okay.
mean, I had this idea of like having the players like fight Elvana like pre-Reign of Winter, so we could always do that. She's got
yeah.
3 years before she, Baba Yaga supposedly comes along.
Tries to kick her off.
Yeah. So you have time.
Oddly enough, I think Reign of Winter would have been done by now. Second Darkness, I think, would have been done by now. The only one that wouldn't be is Legacy of Fire.
No, the
Rise of the
year
Green Lord should still be
is
going on, too.
4710, and Reign of Winter starts in 4713.
Oh no, yeah.
Right, I think it just
I'm
means
still
the time
talking
span.
about time span, like time spent.
Oh, yeah, Reign of
to
Winter,
accomplish
like,
the
happens
AP.
in literally a month or two. Like, you go from 0
Yeah.
to 100 in 2 months, basically. It's probably the fastest level up progression I've seen.
Strange Aeons is going pretty quick.
Well, right, but we're in a town and we can, like, leisure around a little bit.
Right, that's more than what Reign of Winter offered.
Right. Reign of Winter is like you're on this stupid quest, and if you don't do your quest daily, you take penalties, even though I never enforced it, but nobody really stopped doing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alright.
so you guys get to the hex as you desired. And if you
Okay,
want to
let's start
explore
exploring.
it, go ahead and roll those perceptions. Now, as you remember, you guys did fight that scythe tree here,
Ooh.
but you didn't spend time exploring it. Oh, those numbers.
Yes.
Oh god.
Yay! I'm mapping. No time to look at stuff.
Yeah, probably. Okay, you guys spend the day exploring this hex, and there's nothing in it. It's pretty uninhabited other than your typical creatures and stuff. No dangers, no threats. Okay.
Continue to explore the forest.
You'll probably need to spend an evening.
Sure, sounds good to me. Is that another perception check?
Yeah, you guys want to set up watches and do that?
Yep, so do watches. Roll my other perception.
Dang.
For watching. Oh, it's nighttime though, I gotta go into low light vision.
Yeah. Is Deirdre rolling one? Cool, okay. Alright, the evening passes and there are no encounters.
The experience is avoiding us.
Sorry.
We'll find it. We have 2 more hours.
Zerdurium and Tasha like to roll low. I can have them roll the percentage. Watch, that's when the good rolls start coming out. Okay. I was not 100% ready for this, but let's do it.
Alright, this sounds fun. This sounds like it's experience.
Alright, you guys step into the new hex and go ahead and roll your perceptions as you explore it, as you probably don't want to get caught off guard in foreign territory.
Of course we do. We're trying really hard.
Someone see something.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why we have Zerky.
Really far in the distance, through all the trees and everything, Zarky can still see somehow. Alright, you guys reach a lake. And
Right.
at the edge of this lake, you see a tower.
Out here?
The tower doesn't look kept. It's got a lot of vines and stuff around it, reaching all the way to the top. And some of the vines are going inside some of the windows, and the windows on the top floors are all boarded shut, so you can't really see inside this tower. You guys can
It
roll
looks like it could be abandoned.
engineering if you have it.
I don't think any of us had knowledge engineering. Or somebody does?
Unfortunately, I
Yay.
don't. But Tasha, yeah.
No, Tasha does.
Tasha! This
This was the
looks
first skill I
like
bought.
this looks like elven architecture. Which is built to last.
Yep.
Does anybody know of any historical elves that live in the woods here?
I shrug my shoulders.
Unsure.
Only if
Yes,
it's
I see.
knowledge local.
History might work for that as well.
I'll roll it anyway. Even if it is knowledge local, I might not know.
Yeah, you don't really know about that.
You did better than untrained.
Does anybody have a knowledge history?
I do not.
I have knowledge nature.
I am foreign.
Man, I am so used to like you guys having like all the knowledges. This is just
Where's
too
Philippe?
amazing.
Maybe he left Kermaga and came here.
Where's Mantis?
live
Mantis
with
would
us.
have been like, I knowledge everything, because he likes knowledges. Well, I
Need
guess
a
you guys
bardic
don't really know then.
Knowledge.
I'm working with my 2+ int.
Yeah, you're.
Zarky,
That's what I got too.
I'd say I
You
am
guys are a low int.
fairly low, Ren.
Yeah, you're a low int group.
No, my int is good. I just have very
Okay.
few skill points.
does it look like anybody's been here recently, Zarky? Anything living here? Tracks in the mud?
Do I see any tracks? Or anything? What is it, like survival maybe?
You guys aren't that close to the tower, so if you wanted to approach the tower,
Let's... Sure.
But on the outskirts where you're at now, you see not a whole lot of tracks. And with that survival, it looks like it's just normal creatures, like normal.
Oh, we should check out the tower then.
Hold on one second. I do want to give him a tad bit more info. I guess you do see, like, humanoid-looking tracks as well. You're not really sure, like, from what kind of humanoid type creature it would be, but they do have, like, the shape of humanoid. Humanoid prints. So you wanted to approach, is that what I heard?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
let's do
curiosity
it.
is leading me to yes, want to check it out.
Okay.
It's something that we might be able to claim at a later date.
Yeah.
I'll need a brief moment to prepare the map.
No problem.
Okie dokie.
I'm just going to step away for
That
a moment.
means-
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that means I'm gonna go heat something up in the microwave.
And I'm going to finish this spreadsheet.
We need some elevator music for times like these.
Wait, you don't like the birds?
We need
But the birds can be in an
rainymood.com.
elevator.
I'm getting some storms here. So I have
Right there.
surround sound storms. Secret, I'm having to change the sheet a little bit to make this work well. Like, just
It doesn't have to
minor
look
things.
like that sheet. It just has to have...
Yeah, it'll be very similar, just slightly. I'm putting things like in order. Like, we always do a stability roll, and then we always do an economy roll. So, like, I'm putting them in that order.
Okay,
And then, like, a few other little things. So, it's almost done, actually.
Yeah, as long as, like, we get fields
Well, actually, no, I
changing
don't have all the
numbers
people
when
stuff. Yeah, that's the big thing.
Okay. Am I ready? Well, this is good. At least I know what I get to prep for next session. So next session is going to be pretty eventful. Do you guys get off your horses before you approach the tower?
Yeah,
I'm sure we would.
I do at least.
Okay, I'll say that you guys, like, tie them up somewhere.
Right about.
Several months have passed, Zerky. Did you want your toad with you yet? You've trained it plenty.
No.
Okay.
Because he's not battle trained yet.
No, he would definitely be battle trained after that much time.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough ability to learn to become battle trained. I need another character level before he can even possibly become battle trained, because he's a one-int creature, so he doesn't have enough tricks he can learn.
How many bonus tricks does he have?
Keep in mind though, too, like, I'm a ranger, and so he's an animal companion at my level -3, so he's a level 1 animal companion.
Oh, right okay.
Now.
So he probably only has like.
And he has one int. So he has like, I think just because he's an animal companion, he gets like an additional 2 tricks. So he's at like 3 tricks maybe.
He has 1 bonus trick, so he has 4 total right now.
It's something I haven't looked at the numbers, but I'm basically not using him until I level up, because then I'm going to take the feat that makes him a level 5 animal companion. He'll match my level, and then he'll have plenty of tricks to be combat trained and all that other stuff. And I can get a saddle made at the tannery we just built. Yeah. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna do is place an order at the tannery to get a custom saddle made for Davy Crockett.
Alright, sure.
Okay, I'm ready for these shenanigans.
Alright. Hello. This is a big map.
Yeah. It's a big tower.
This is a big tower. It's almost like a fort.
Too bad you guys didn't have the knowledges.
Alright, I'm ready for dungeon crawl. Experience awaits beyond those doors.
Oh, this tower is actually bigger than I had envisioned.
Seems to be the general consensus here.
Towers are much larger up close.
That is true.
Man, the stormy storms. You might be able to start hearing thunder soon.
Is Pluto back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. A ruined circular keep looms over the forest, surrounded by towering ancient trees draped with hanging moss. 4 circular towers sprout from the cracked walls like trunks of great trees. At least one crumbled into rubble. Twisting vines and thick moss cover the walls in a coat of verdant green, blending the ruins almost seamlessly into the surrounding woods. The overgrown remains of a path lead to an open, arched gateway gaping in the keep's eastern wall, its doors long since rotted away. So if you guys went more south, you would have found like a hole in the wall, I guess.
Well, we like to let ourselves in through the front door.
Alright, the keep's exterior walls and those of the flanking towers are built of 5-foot thick stone and are 20 feet high. And knowledge, engineering, or history can be had here now that you're closer. Oh wait, no, it's the same info you already learned. Elven construction.
Zoo wouldn't knock. It looks abandoned.
Okay. Zarky?
Besides, the doors have rotted away, right?
Yeah, it's just an archway. Which I guess I should expose the innards more.
Zarky, without Randy or Chet, you are our point man.
Alright, you guys
Great.
want to roll perceptions before you go in?
Doesn't Deidre have heavier armor?
I do have
Deirdre
armor.
is, yeah, dope. I also have medium armor.
You have medium armor, I think.
I have scale.
Or Zarky, if you're brave enough. I mean, this is how point man works: is you go in stealth ahead of us and perception. That way, Deirdre's still with the party, but you're scouting.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'll go first.
Is it? You said it's dark in here. Is it? Or is there light coming in from like cracks or whatever?
There's light. It's gonna be like maybe low light, more on the inside.
Oh well, even if it's low light, that'd be enough for me to pull the lantern out then.
Okay. Deirdre.
Sure.
A portcullis falls. Go ahead and roll a reflex.
All right.
Oh boy.
That's my worst save.
I should've done it.
Probably.
Hey, look at that
good
though.
Hey!
You save, and you don't take the damage from it, and there is now where
I
Deirdre
avoid
was, is now one of those thingamajigers.
Gated.
Well, can we all work
If
together?
only we had
Or is it gonna
hold
block it?
portal.
Do I
So
wanna
is
walk
the
inside?
entrance now blocked, or can we just walk around it?
It's just, you can, it doesn't actually say how big it is.
I mean, we do have the crumbled tower section we could go in, even if this is blocked.
I'll just say this happens, and some people get shunted.
But
But you can try to lift it.
Was this a tripwire type thing, or is there somebody watching us that tried to drop it on us?
Unfortunately, those perceptions were not enough to know.
Okay.
Dang.
Is the portcullis blocking our entry now?
Yeah.
Can we
Well, let's
lift it?
try and raise it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said
Too
we could try to
strong.
lift it.
Alright, let's all try together.
Strength.
Okay, I'll just try and help. Wait, how do you actually roll that? Like that? Okay.
Just a sec.
I'm helping.
Before
I'm
you-
Zarky, I'm helping.
Oh, you've already rolled. Okay, never mind.
I'm not helping.
Looks like you might
Actually, I
have
think
to
I
go
have
the
the
other
highest
way.
strength. I think I do have the highest
Yeah.
strength in the party.
We're not very strong or a very smart party.
I'm
Very
not at this point. I'm
agile
not
and
really sure
wise
what we're
and
good at.
charismatic. Well, I think we needed Pluto to be rolling some of our Kingdom Phase stuff. I think that's our biggest mistake.
We have
Oh.
2 characters that have pretty good intelligence.
Yeah.
So I could augment somebody to the point where they are able to lift this by themselves,
Okay.
or we can go around.
Well, did we not lift it?
You are not strong enough to lift it.
Okay.
But you do get XP for witnessing a trap. Good job.
Yes. Alright, let's go back to the
Okay,
kingdom
session's
level.
done. Yep.
I mean, if you guys want to end here, that's fine. That gives me more time to like.
No,
actually
no, no.
No,
wrap
that's
this
like-
place.
Oh.
Joking.
Okay.
Well, we've got, I don't know, at least an hour left or something. I don't know.
45
I was
minutes or
joking.
so, yeah.
We could do
Wait,
a bunch of more phases of
2:15?
kingdom building.
So that'd be like a 3-hour session?
But yeah, Tasha, if you want to like make somebody stronger, who has the most strength here? Is it? I think it's Deirdre.
It's definitely Deirdre.
Okay, yeah, make Deirdre stronger, and we're all just gonna help her.
Or you can just go around. But yeah, that works too.
No, dang it. We want to go in through the front entrance.
Yeah, yeah. Like kings.
We're civilized people. Yeah, like kings, exactly.
Did that work?
No, I didn't put it on.
Oh, am I targeting you? Just a sec here. There we go.
Alright, so here's my roll, and then I guess everyone else can roll to try to assist. Hey, there we go.
Hey, look at that.
Nat 20.
Yay!
See? The judicious use of magic.
You guys
solves
did
problems.
it.
Plus, with the couple assists, I got like a 28 or
You
something.
lift it and push it out of the way somehow. You're just like, yeah, throw it
And the
off
natural
side.
20 was probably had
Yeah.
a little bit to do with it too.
And then I'm gonna do this spell while we're in the, right next to me I have like a floating lantern, which is
Okay.
also my holy symbol. Or
Hooray!
it's a holy symbol.
Okay, a graceful tower rises out of the keep's central courtyard, now overgrown with bushes, undergrowth, and several sizable trees. Like the outer walls, the tower is draped with vines and creepers and several small plants that taken up residence on ledges and in cracks along its sides. And this entire inside courtyard is all difficult terrain.
Can Zoo ignore that?
I can ignore any kind of natural overgrowth.
Does this
It does not
count
hinder my-
as an urban terrain?
That's a good question. It might.
It's
Like, is
actually
it
not at
Difficult
its
terrain
current state.
because of like stones and things, or is it because of overgrowth?
Overgrowth. See those trees and stuff?
Okay,
Yeah, it's all overgrowth.
then
and
I
plants and
do
stuff.
not get to be happy.
I guess not, yes, since it's all overgrown and in a ruin.
But if you
But yes,
clean
if it were like city, this is
It's
going to
not
be your
civilized
castle,
enough
right,
to be urban.
Tasha?
It's too far away from the capital. But I might take inspiration from this.
It could be, yeah, like a small, like, I don't know, someone else's home, like another barony or
Well,
something.
as I say, we're going to expand. We're going to have towns, and somebody else will need to have a base or a place to start. So,
Yeah.
this is in the middle of the forest. This could be Zoo's city,
Oh,
Zooland.
Zooland.
Oh my god, I'm Zooland.
It could be the zoo.
And Zarky, we can set you up by the kobolds, and you can rule over them.
Yeah, we'll see.
The irony, a gnome ruling them again.
And well, I guess that's true.
That's what
Deidre, where
happened
would you
before,
want
they
it?
just didn't know it.
Yeah, they just didn't
Oh,
know
there's
it.
the Stag Lord's Keep. The Stag Lord's Fort is definitely going to be big trading city on the lake and river here. Dietrich could take care of that.
Yeah.
We'll have that all set up by next month. You just watch.
Oh,
Indeed.
if you say so. Alright, where to? Oh wait, I have audio for this. Whoops, did I click the right one? Ooh, what the hell? Okay.
Alright, Zarky, go take point again.
Sorry. Yes. Well, I never did in the first place, but I'll do it this time. Now that we're inside, I'm going to try and be stealthy and observative. That word.
Perceptive?
And creep along. Yes.
Okay, where you going? You heading south?
Sure. What do my gnome eyes see?
A door. Nothing is alerting you for perception at the moment.
Okay. Then I will wave at the. Wait, do I see a door like in the middle tower thing? Is that the door? Or you see the door down that
White,
door?
yeah, door, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer.
And this looks like a 40-foot tower, and if you look up, it looks like it's missing its roof. But you see all these leafy vines and a forest canopy and stuff up there.
Okay. So I'm actually a lot more interested in the middle thing now. So I'm kind of curious what that looks like if I get closer there.
Okay. Go ahead, you start going through the brush.
I'm having to climb over things, so I'm going slow.
Oh, okay.
Newer construction? Like it
What do I
was not
see
part of the original keep?
in here? Oh, the door is.
Yeah, the door
more
doesn't.
recent. Okay.
Yeah, the door looks.
Doesn't match.
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah, someone added onto this after it was originally built.
Yeah, somebody's moved in.
I'm just
And they could
But it
be
still
good.
kind of looks ruined, right?
Yeah.
But we could check out the other little areas in here. These other four other smaller towers or something.
Yeah, they're 40 feet tall, the 4 towers, and then the wall, the big surrounding wall, is only 20 feet tall, and then the center tower is probably higher
the
than
tallest.
40. Yeah.
So I turn to the party. Where do you guys want to go?
I think we should check out these other little towers and the doors. See if there's anything inside them before we're going up.
Okay.
Like this one.
So I'll go over here and check out the door and look for traps. And after that portcullis, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, that would be a safe thing to assume, that we should be careful. I guess Zoo figures it was just like rusty and we happened to like, I don't know, it just got dislodged by accident. Or
It's possible.
coincidence.
You're looking for traps. You don't see any.
Okay, I'm gonna try and open the door.
The door opens.
Is it like dark in there from the canopy, or is it light because it's like
Low
not
light.
roofed?
Some light is getting through
Yeah.
the canopy, but for the
So I
most part,
should be able to
it's
see.
covering it up.
Yeah, me and I have low light, and the foxes have low light.
Yep, I don't, but I have a lantern floating next to me, so...
Yep.
If you peer inside,
So I peer in.
the rubble and undergrowth here have been cleared away. It looks like to create like a cozy living space, decorated with crude wooden furniture, sized for a small creature, your size. And you also
Hey, there you
see bloody scalps nailed to the wall.
Oh,
Don't you like
that's
bloody scalp?
gross. No.
Any way of determining what kind of creatures the scalps came from?
You would have to go in and investigate the room.
I'm willing to do that. As
We'll
long
wait
as I
for
have
somebody else to do
Zorky's
that.
protection
Sure. Let's
and
I'll wait out
Deirdre's
here.
peek
protection.
in. I'm a
I
little bit
have
further
no
in the room.
Okay.
How much do I
skills
die?
related to
Perception.
this.
Alright. Those scalps, would need a, nature or survival. As for the perceptions, you guys look around the room and you find an urn, a clay urn, that was hidden, and perhaps it has stuff in it. Looks like Zoo finds this. No, not Zoo. Zarky. Zarky finds this urn. Zoo and Zarky, you guys both know that these scalps are from various different creatures. However, you do see maybe 2 or 3 that look like they might have belonged to a humanoid, perhaps human or elf or something similar.
Mm-hmm.
But most of it is like creatures, perhaps even like unknown magical creatures.
We're likely dealing with an unpleasant sort then.
Yeah.
And before anything gets to happen, Tasha, what's your flat-footed?
Uh-oh. They're trying to kill the queen.
I think it's 14.
Yeah, 10 plus 4.
Woo!
Do I have a ring?
It'll miss.
It might be 15.
Alright, you guys can roll initiatives and I'll narrate what happens.
The experience is coming to us.
Wait, what just happened? Did something happen?
It will be.
I'm sure it
She's
did.
about to tell us.
Initiative button.
Alrighty. Let me edit this code a little bit. I'll have to ask a question after I do something, but it'll help us here. Alright, Tasha, from behind you, you hear some of the brush move as something seems to spring attack you.
Sproink.
As you did not see it before, because it was hiding very well. And it hits your flat-footed, and it's going to get a lot of damage off on you because it also gets sneak attack. And also, you'll need to roll a fortitude save.
Poison.
And then when something says, like, bleed, does that mean they're bleeding, or it's just extra damage from bleed?
At the beginning of each of my turns, I will continue to take whatever that bleed damage is.
Okay, so it's an ongoing
D6, thing, I will take D6. Until I gain at least 1 point of healing magically, or DC 15 heal check or something like that.
Yeah.
But 1 point of magical healing will stop it.
Okay, here's the damage. It did not roll correctly. Ding.
That means it missed, right?
No, I hit you already. I was trying to get it to add the sneak attack die, but... So you take 2 damage plus 8 more damage, so 10, so... I'll do that to you now.
Okay.
And that fortitude save?
Fortitude. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, 18's pretty good.
Oh my god. I have to go pull up something really quick. It's gonna be this one. So what'd you roll? An 18? Okay. You're fine. You feel like on the wounds, you feel like a little sizzling, you know, as if something was on the blade getting into your bloodstream, but you shrug it off. And the thing that you see is small.
Oh. For some reason I thought it was a red cap.
I should have brought those.
The scouts would lead you to believe.
Yeah, probably. And I don't know whether. Well, yeah, we'll worry.
It's a thing.
So when you see that it like sprung forward, just well, you didn't really see it spring forward at you, but after you like got stabbed at it and you looked, you saw it spring back. It seemed to blur out, like its shape blurs and shimmers as it moves.
Displacement or something?
Who knows?
Possibly.
Alright, did we get everybody? I went ahead and put Chet off for now. And so we have round 1, Deirdre.
This thing's a Fey, isn't it? It looks Fey-ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to roll a knowledge check on this thing. I'm assuming it's probably nature or planes. I don't have nature, but if it's planes, then maybe I'll know what it is.
This is nature. You know
okay,
that
and I don't know what it is.
It's natural to this world, at least.
And then I will. It's difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Everything around me is difficult terrain, but I can still get to this guy. So I'm going to move up and try to Touch of Madness him, I think. So I'll use Touch of Madness, Vision of Madness. Move up. I guess we're not unlocked tokens right now, that's fine. And then I'll attempt to do a melee touch attack. Oh, I had something else targeted. What else did I have targeted? What the hell? Myself, apparently. Okay. So my attack, one of them missed. Was that the one on him that missed? I can't tell. Yeah, okay, so I miss. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I actually have that strength buff still. That might have wore off by now. Well, maybe not. It lasts 4 minutes.
4 minutes, so I don't know how long.
Yeah, so maybe I still have it. We haven't been in here that long. It's probably not 39 rounds, but I probably do still have it, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
And that'll be my turn.
Let me check the mischance, because I don't know if they have the correct concealment on. Granting 20%, so you would hit. Let me go ahead and change the code on the thing. It's
oh, I do?
Yeah, it's not total concealment.
So yeah, I'll apply this to him then. And I do have light within, but yeah, he probably has blur, so it's probably not the dark. It's not the low light that's doing it. Or he has a blur-like effect. I think it might actually just be blur. I think that is a 20%.
Yeah, unless you have True Strike, there's not much we can do about that right now.
Yeah, if I had Blind Fight, I'd basically turn into like a 4% chance to miss. Blind Fight's really good against the 20% miss chance.
I've actually started considering putting Blind Fight on some of my fighters.
Yeah, it's so good. It's such an underrated feat.
At higher levels, people put up those mirror images and you just close your eyes.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to hit with your miss chance than it is with 1 out of 8.
Yeah.
Alright, it doesn't look blurry right now. It's going to attack you, Deirdre.
Okay.
I failed to target you, but did a 17 hit.
No.
The armor succeed.
Your armor did something?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use it to shift as well as an immediate action.
Okay,
There
and
we
it's
go.
also going to provoke from you as it moves away. And when it moves away, it gets all blurry.
Alright. Well, I don't actually have a weapon out, so...
Okay.
Trip it.
I don't have improved trip, so I don't think I can.
Actually, he totally can... Oh my god,
You
he can
need
go...
improved unarmed.
Plus-
threatened.
It goes way further than that.
I mean, I guess I have my shield out. I could try to attack him with a shield bash, but I think
shield bash it.
maybe.
And this
but I'm not...
thing, like, moved
Then I lose the AC
so
bonus.
fast. Like, it moved really fast and got all blurry as it moved.
Okay.
Tasha.
So it's all zippity quick. Its armor class is probably all dodge bonus, but we'll see what happens here.
Get him.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, you hit
Did I
it.
hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was actually not expecting
He's
to hit
gonna
it,
feel
but I'll
that
take
in the
it.
morning.
Shit, did a car wreck just happen outside?
That's what
Yeah,
just
what the
sounded.
hell is that?
No,
Street racing.
street racing is exactly what it was.
Oh.
The end of my street is that it connects to a road that's very long and very straight, so...
Oh.
Yeesh. Also,
summer
look at
days,
that.
it's
You had a
popular.
good hit. You beat
Oh.
the concealment, and you max damage.
I forgot to put the ongoing bleed on you as well. You bleed for 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna
What a
throw
roll.
that on you now.
Ouch.
There we go. Edit that. There we go.
I should probably do something about that. I can't 5-foot step because it's hindered terrain, right?
Correct.
But I can.
Okay. Oh yeah, just gloat.
Rub it in.
Then I will take my move action to draw a potion of cure something or another if I got one.
Okay. Zerky, you hear some commotion.
Yeah. So I'll turn around and go outside. There. And do I see this thing?
Through all the brush, it's a little hard, so because there's like brush and stuff, there'll be like cover penalties if you wanted to hit it. But yes, you can see it over there.
I'm just gonna try and shoot at it.
I probably should have done that to Tasha as well, but I think it was a touch attack.
How do I do
What
anything in this
happened to me?
game?
There's brush and stuff, so I should have put a cover penalty on it, but because I didn't, we're gonna waive that off. But yeah, there's, because of those trees between you guys, you see those? Yeah.
Okay.
How do I turn off point blank?
I do that.
Okay. Then I'm applying full cover to it,
Yeah, cover.
or partial. Okay. Cover, and we attack it.
And you miss.
Dang.
Okay, Sue, you hear some commotion.
It's time to do what I do best.
Make more. More vegetation.
Yes. Alright. I cast Entangle. This thing probably has a good dex, but it's still difficult terrain, so...
Well,
let's
it's
slow it down a
already
bit.
difficult terrain.
Well, now it's magical difficult terrain.
I mean, those things
So,
don't
if
stack
it wasn't
on
being
top of
hindered
each
before,
other.
then...
Yeah.
Right, I mean, I'm just assuming that this thing is moving really fast because maybe it has like a fucking ability or something.
Who knows? You can always roll a knowledge nature.
I will do that.
He saves.
Do I know what this thing is?
Oh man. Well, these aren't like uncommon or anything, so let's see. Hey, you met the DC, actually. This is a quickling.
I am familiar with those out of character.
And quicklings can move up to 120 feet per round. And when they move, they create a blur effect of 20%, but when they're standing still, they're no longer concealed.
Is he affected by the difficult terrain?
He is, but he can move 120 feet.
Yeah, he still moves. Yeah, he still moves absurdly far. But I was just curious about that.
Yeah. So they kind of have like a natural invisibility. It loses this invisibility and remains visible for 1 round, if any round in which it takes any action other than a free action. And so he's kind of blurry and stuff, but because, he might go invisible because of this.
Yeah, if he stops moving, then he becomes invisible.
You also know that they have slow susceptibility. So if you were to slow them, they'll become sickened and they'll lose their supernatural speed ability. Okay, but yeah, it saves, so there's now Entangle there. I guess you were at the bottom of the round.
Yeah.
Round 2, Deirdre?
Can't really even get to this guy.
Yeah, that's the
point. I'll move up like part of the way through the difficult terrain, so I can't really get very far. I can get to about there with a single move action, and then I'll ready an action. As I'm moving, I'm gonna pull a dagger. My cold. Do you say this thing needs cold iron resistance, or not?
Oh, Zoo would tell you that cold iron is necessary to get past TR.
Okay. I had a hunch, so. Yeah, then I'll pull out my cold iron dagger and I'll ready an action to try to stab at this guy if he comes within range.
Okay. Ouch. Alright, he takes some of the acid damage.
Wow, that was another maximum roll.
Jesus Christ, yeah, you're doing good.
He quickly moves out of your guys' sight, and you can't really see him anymore.
No!
As who knows where he went and stopped at.
Well, he's hurt, so he knows we mean business.
Tasha, you're bleeding?
Bleed.
Yeah.
I drink this potion of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Six hit points back and stops the bleeding. And that's really it for me.
If you're trying to
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to try and chase it. Oh, I just shared the link to the kingdom sheet I made.
It's not opening anything, though.
If you click the little eye thing, it should open the link, I thought.
Oh, the little eye instead of the word. Gotcha.
Anyways, I just,
okay.
yeah, I didn't want to, I figured combat was over, so I'm not chasing it.
Well, that's up to you guys, yeah. Do you guys, go and seek it out?
Through difficult terrain?
No, that thing moves way too fast.
I'll wait and see if it comes back.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
figure
gonna
out
come
I won't
back
let my guard down.
immediately, but, if you do things, who
I feel
knows?
it's going to be a problem.
Okay, then we're
Does
out
this
of
thing
combat.
fast heal or regenerate or anything?
Do I know if it does?
Zoo doesn't think quicklings have a natural way to do that. So
Okay.
as far as he knows, no, but through the means of magic, maybe.
Okay, I'm ordering food. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Sure.
All right.
Alright, so, I mean, yes, that thing is a problem and we should try to deal with it, but I don't think following it is a good enough idea, because it moves so fast. And it can easily hide from us too, if it just stays still. It has to come to us.
Well, maybe it'll leave us alone for now anyway.
Yeah, it might just leave us alone. We heard it pretty good. Your acid did a number on it.
Did it hit anybody else? No, I was the only one. Yeah. Well, do we want to plunder its home to ensure that it has a reason to follow us and hunt us down?
That's actually a good idea.
That's what you want.
It's a malicious fae. We
Is
only
it?
have room in our kingdom for good fae.
Oh. I guess the scalps might be the red
Assuming
flag there.
it made these scalps.
Yeah, that's true. This might not even be his room. However, its size does somewhat suggest the possibility.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not like he tried to, like, talk it over with us. And we didn't take anything.
Right. Are you guys gonna be
Okay, I'm
going
back.
to look into that? Was there anything interesting in that building that you guys want to check
There's
out
that
still?
clay pot thing. Or
I'll
urn
to
or
detect
something.
magic.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if you want to do
Detect
that,
magic
I'll,
and scan it.
You stand guard, I'll go check it
yeah,
out.
basically.
You do not detect magic.
Okay.
Well, there's no magical doomers.
I'm gonna go take a look at the urn and see, can I open it?
Yeah, let's see.
Is it gonna let out a dark evil spirit? Is it gonna compulse me to start slavery?
Okay. You grab the urn, and you hear jingling inside. The favorite kind of jingling Zarky likes to hear.
Oh, I'm very familiar with these kinds of jinglings. I open it, what do I see?
You find 119 gold pieces, 131 silver pieces, 27 copper pieces, and a dozen different sparkling gemstones that is appraisable.
Oh, the gemstones
Ooh.
are good.
I'll try and appraise them real quick, just to get an idea, although I'm not very good at this. Can I use my my profession, fence smuggler, instead of appraise for something like this? To determine how much something's worth?
Sure. One or the other. Smuggling gemstones, or at least accepting gemstones as payments for smuggling.
It's just, yeah, I don't know, I didn't actually give my character a praise because I'm a ranger with no skill points, but I think it would
That's
make sense that I would know how things, or how much it's worth roughly. on the black market, of course.
Alright, so you know that these gems are valued in total of 1,800 gold pieces in all.
Holy crap.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to keep that safe.
So you're gonna take it?
And say, yeah.
Okay.
Say,
then,
this will be a nice investment to our kingdom.
Then we're gonna end session here as he doesn't like that and he attacks again.
Oh.
It worked.
I was wondering if that's why he came and attacked us, was because we were in his
Well, probably because
area.
he thought we were gonna steal his stuff, and we are.
And
Because
you
he was
are.
right.
He
was right.
do good things
Yeah.
with this money.
So we'll roll initiatives next session and start.
He is in his legal
I'm cool with
rights to
that.
defend his home against
Okay.
the intruders.
So, as far as the kingdom sheet went, I had one question on it, but I did figure out that I don't think we had my bonus being added to economy, and we didn't have Ekigro's bonus being added to loyalty. So that
It
was...
should be though.
At least when, I don't know, I did
Oh, we're
just
still
the
in a fight,
sums in
never
the
mind.
sheet. And it added up to different numbers.
It's possible the math was because it doesn't. It's
So are
not
we
doing it
finishing the
automatically.
encounter, or are
Yeah.
we ending?
No, we're ending
We're ending
now.
session there.
We're
it sounds
ending
like.
here with a cliffhanger of it attacking again.
Yeah, I might not be here next week though. Like I said, so
We might actually not be
If
playing
I am-
next week based on what I'm hearing.
that's true. Yeah.
Aw.
I'd say I am probably not going to be here next week or the week
If
after.
I am there, it'll be one of those things where I'm there for like the first hour or two and then have to leave because, like I said, we're going up to Seattle. I just don't know what time we're leaving yet. Like if we're leaving at noon or something, then it's or 1 o'clock or something like that. Then I probably can be there for a little bit, but
Okay.
But anyways, the kingdom sheet's there. The numbers all work, I think.
So, can I level my character?
Yes, you guys also leveled up.
Hooray!
Ooh, that'll give me another. If I add one, wait, no, we're not. We're level 4 only, not 5. Or yeah,
We're 5.
Okay. Sorry. I was thinking I got an attribute point, but I don't.
We get a feat though, and that means you should have
Yeah,
brought your frog.
feat is
'cause
good.
Now he is gonna have all this.
Yeah, but he has to. Once he has the ability to learn the tricks, I still have to teach him the tricks. So he'll have
well-
a breakthrough of ability, but
Because you're gonna take
I have to
Boon
train him.
Companion that puts him up to a 5th level pet, his bonus tricks are going to skyrocket up to. Well, okay, he gets 2 bonus tricks, so he'll be 1 off from being completely combat trained. But he's gonna get that ability score increase too.
yeah, no, he will have much more
But yeah,
potential
we'll
as
get
an
him when we
animal
can.
companion, but I have to train him still.
Do you have
So
a
I couldn't just have him
section
here and
for
have him all of a
the
sudden be really good.
Unrest.
I just put the unrest at the top because
Okay.
it kind of made more sense to me.
So yeah, that's fine. But the housing is gonna have like a -1 to the unrest each.
Is that actually how it works? Because then
Each
yeah,
phase.
I'll
thought it
put
just
that
gave
section
you,
in there.
I
I thought it was a
like
one-time
thing.
-1.
Well, here's the thing that I was trying to explain, and I'm going to explain it one more time. But the way you look at the building things, it states what the buildings do, and then at the end of it, it'll say economy +1, stability +1, which means that you get +1 to economy and +1 to stability each phase. And then on the housing, it's the same thing. It says what it does, and then it just says unrest -1. So I'm going to assume that it works the same way as the other ones do because it doesn't say otherwise.
I mean, it's not like the bonus from the buildings where it says like +1 economy. We're not getting +1 economy every phase. We just have a static economy score that is higher because that building exists.
Sorry, quick question.
Sure.
So we are not playing next week.
We don't know.
We will be
Oh,
fine
we
the
might
week
not.
after.
We don't
Okay,
know.
I'll keep an eye on the forums then.
Yeah, or Discord, since half these people don't use the forums apparently.
Sure.
I know, right?
Sure.
Yeah. If you
Okay,
really
I
want me to see
will,
something, then private message me on Discord or tag me like at Zerdurium.
I will
Otherwise,
catch everyone later then.
Yeah.
And I'll keep an eye on Discord.
Okay.
Yep. Take
All right,
care.
later.
Okay, have a
See ya.
good weekend.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
So yeah, I think that a -1 unrest is like a safe buffer for you guys each phase. So when you roll your stability check, let's say you have 5 unrest, but then you have housing -1 unrest, so it would be 4 unrest instead when you're subtracting from your stability roll.
Okay, so it kind of goes along with the Royal Assassin of giving us just minus every.
No, the Royal Assassin operates differently because you're subtracting 1 at the end of the phase, and the housing is just offsetting the current number. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know, but it does not specify that that number is treated any differently than the other buildings' numbers. So it's I don't know. I don't really know how.
I think
that one
Yeah,
works.
it works
is that we're
just
rolling.
like the whatchamacallit, the other like
We're rolling
+1s
for the
the-
other things every time.
It's static and
whereas in
always
Unrest you never
there.
roll an unrest.
So we can maybe put that another column in there as like -1 unrest to the housing, you know? So actually it would be like, it's not +1 to your roll, but it's subtracting 1 from the unrest.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think how we can like show that, because like, do we also
there's
want
an
to then
easy
try and
way
show
to
like
do
things
this.
that are
There's an easy
doing
way to do
positive
this.
values to unrest?
So what's our total amount of minus unrest right now? It's like 3, right? Because we have 2 houses and the Royal Enforcer.
You only have 1 house.
We have 2. I
When
thought
did you get the second one? That's not. I don't have that on the
we
ledger.
bought it early because we had to buy it in order to build some of the other buildings that require a house.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you have
we
one
wanted to
house.
build that other house, but
Like
we
it's
didn't
next
have
to the inn,
VP
isn't
for
it?
it.
Or
This section,
stable
this
or
set.
something.
We did buy 1 house before.
Yeah, we bought
So we have
one
one
before, and then we
house.
bought one this session.
And we have... No, we wanted to, but we couldn't, right?
No, we had
on
one like
view
from
only.
like
Can I edit
early.
To give me that.
Yeah, I
permission?
was gonna do that. I just needed to give you. I didn't know who you were to give you the permission to edit. Like, I think I need like an email or a name
Joker
or something.
Jesse
I don't
at
know.
Gmail. JESSY.
Okay.
And I can just add your buildings here on this thing.
Let me see if I. All right. Yeah, that's definitely you. Okay, cool. All right, you have edit permission now.
Okay.
And then the other question I had was around the size thing, because at the top of our sheet in game it says size is 2,
Oh,
but
maybe I
then
have
in
to
the
accept
consumption
an
it
email.
says size is 1. You might, yeah. Or refresh or something. So that didn't make sense to me. Like, should that size and consumption be 2, or should it be 1, and then like cities is the other 1? I'm pretty sure we have 2 houses. Let me find the map. Where's our city at? Yeah. Are those houses the things that have like the rectangle thatch roof? Actually, all of them have that.
You only have 1 house. Just trust me on that. You guys
Okay,
talked about it, but you didn't do it because you didn't have the build points
On the city
for it.
sheet, what is the building that looks like a house that there's 2 of?
I'm not gonna humor you on that one. Just trust me, please. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream too.